7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man. It's Wednesday night. That could only mean one thing. It's We Be Tailored. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and that is
John King. Pro
King John.
something.
Something. I don't know. What is it actually? I know it starts with pro.
Procrastinator King John.
Okay, there we go.
If anybody really needs to know what
the pro stands for. Yeah. There we go. Well, we're going to have a good show for you here tonight. At least we're going to give it the try anyway, John.
Yeah.
As usual, we're shooting live inside the super secret studio. We got the week in fishing, some captain's corners. Tonight's topic is Gag and Snook. We got a lot to talk about, so we're going to try to not dilly-dally too much here, John. We're going to get right into it. Right, John?
I think so. If you say so.
Everybody look at John's hair. He just had it did today. Does that not look nice?
So
everybody do like this.
John
needs validation. I'm gonna thump it if that's the picture I saw. I thought that was an old picture.
I did something
Again.
Yep, my bad. Got my hair did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's see.
We had such a good time in that hair salon. They were all rolling.
It's been a while since I've been in a hair salon, John.
Hey! It was a good time.
I'm not gonna lie, I miss it. You know, it was relaxing getting your hair.
You can go in there and get this done in the hair salon. You can still walk in there. My girl will do that for you.
Yeah, but that's not like getting your hair washed.
Yeah, it is. Oh, she can give you. Hey, look,
you know,
can you imagine the walking on that? How erotic that would be at the hair salon getting that done.
But would she foil that or
yeah.
would she pull it?
Oh, she pull it through the cap. We're gonna pull that through the cap. Let's pull it through the cap. Why not? I'll hold your hand so everything will be okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
So bad. It'll be okay.
All right.
It'll be okay. We'll dye it green. I know you liked it when it was green.
I've done it green.
We'll dye it green.
But I mean, that was special occasion though.
You know what? Let's do it.
It was matching my my 4-wheeler mud machine. You know, we went to.
Well, let's do it.
What was that? Jacksonville, Texas. We went to a big mud ride up there.
And you had it done for that?
Mm-hmm, yeah, because it matched my 4-wheeler.
So I told her.
People would go by.
I told her about my bet. So she's like, well, I'm going to cut your hair short then so they don't get as much to cut off. She goes, I tell you what, why don't we just go ahead and dye it red and blue? And she said that way they'll have something cool to cut off.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this hairdresser's right on game here. She was playing along with the whole game.
Well, John, let's see who we've even got on
Katie Bass was first.
Oh, wow, Denise.
For real?
What are you doing, Denise?
You are, Casey, and she owned up to it.
So, you know, I got to sometimes throw Denise a curveball. I can't always post the thing at the very first, part of the day, you know, because she's always she's there quick. On it, and today the curveball worked out in case.
Oh, wow. I had to pinch myself to make I'm still dreaming. Oh, my gosh. That's hilarious.
There's Dale, Three's Company. He's there.
Laura.
There, right.
Laura from Live Oak.
Tonight, a little less tequila and a little more limeade.
Oh, boy. He must have got into some last night then.
Yeah. Chris, good evening, guys, from the great weather state.
Oh, he's still up
68
there being
degrees,
good,
no
man.
humidity, and loving the last minutes of it. That's all right. Hey, today was our first day with no real rain. Yeah, that was nice. Rob, what's going on, guys? All right, cool. Rick, what's happening, bud? The naughty hookers there. Hey, Mom, I made it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Ty, what's happening there, young man? Christy's on. Let's see. Holly's there.
Hey, Holly.
It was 61 in the Outer Banks this AM.
Who was in the out? How did Naughty Hooker get in the Outer Banks?
She
She
talking about
catching
like
tuna?
the Outer Banks of North Carolina? Or
Yeah,
what,
because
or
the
off
Outer
over
Banks
there?
have got the
Yeah.
bluefin and the yellowfin
Yeah,
tuna.
I don't know.
They got the real deal up there.
Jessica's on. Let's see. Oh, Holly says looking good.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
me.
It's got
That's me,
what?
not you.
John, I'm always looking good.
That's not you. She's talking about me. But Holly probably thinks you're cute too.
Aw, well, thank you.
She'll throw out a you're cute too.
Yeah.
She likes tall guys.
Everybody seems to love tall guys.
Yeah, she
now.
does. She
You know,
likes tall guys.
Not 30
And you
years
know what?
ago.
You know what? I believe Holly likes tall, bald guys.
Oh, wow.
Holly, mention that in there and see. Let's see if I'm right.
Let's see. Hi, Dale. Hi. How was the Oklawaha?
What hair salon does piercings? Oh, Justin. Oh, God dang. Oh, God.
Well, Justin's on. Denise getting ready for another
man.
inventory. Yeah.
Oh, no, Denise. We only do one a year.
Yeah.
It's not fair. I feel bad for Denise.
Aren't you glad you're not working in her place?
I don't want Rexel then. Don't ever let me go there. You're going to have to pay me some big bucks to do that crap.
Oh, so apparently a friend of hers messaged her that it was that cool up there in the Outer Banks. All right, there we go.
Holly, I will get it any way I can. Bald and whatever, tall, whatever.
So Denise is doing. So she's running 2 stores, or has something to do with
Oh, 2 stores.
Wow.
Okay. Damn, Denise. Well,
That's
what's the other
just
one at?
crazy.
Where's the other one? I don't know. I don't know where the Rexel's. I know there's a Rexel in Ocala on the, maybe there's 2. I did not know that.
Yeah.
But dang, I feel bad for her though, because it doesn't matter. You don't want to do 1, let alone 2.
Mm.
Yeah.
John Blackwater Fishing Club. They're going to have their meeting coming up here. We're right here at the end of August already, John. Holy
It's
moly.
gone by so fast.
I mean, we've got
Wow.
this weekend, right? And
Oh,
then
Mount
what is
Dora.
Oh,
Besco Electric. Okay, Mount
okay.
Dora. All right,
Yeah.
makes sense. Dang, girl.
but I mean, it's knocking on the door. We're right. September's right there. I know. I mean, 2025 is going to be done. We're going to be like
Dude, it's almost
2026.
Christmas, bro.
I know.
It's almost Christmas, bro.
What are you getting me this year?
Which one? You better get
New
it now while I
tournament.
got money.
New tournament
I get
boat.
paid big bucks tomorrow. So what? A new tournament
New
boat.
tournament boat.
I'll work on this in November. I'm going to pull the trigger. You hear me? Because I figure there's a leftover 2024 for me
Mhm.
that'll be priced really, really good, and I can look
can't
and
believe
see what I
nobody's
want.
bought that yet. That's crazy.
That
It is
but
crazy.
20.
It must have holes in the
Yeah,
bottom
it's
of
got
it.
something wrong with
And I
it.
can fix
There's
it.
something. Yeah,
I can
fix it. It delaminated, but we can fix it. I had somebody call me today, or actually they texted me. They said, my phone's dying. It's at 2%. Can you please check on me at 7:00 when I get back in to make sure I made it back in? So I was like, well, that was pretty cool. Somebody, because they filed a float plan with me. They're out there by themselves.
okay, I got you.
And they did text me when they got their phone charged. They were okay. So I was like, cool.
All
But that's how we look out for each other.
Yeah.
I'd have no idea how to find this person,
Mm.
but at least I know where she's semi at to send them to get her.
You know how you got to do me. Hey, remember to do. Okay, remind me every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forget.
I'll forget.
I got too much going
Oh
on.
my gosh. Yeah. Can you tell me that about again? Oh.
But yeah, so first Thursday of the month, John, meeting upstairs 7:00,
Mhm.
Blackwater Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
We'll get a good meeting, and then that following
good
Saturday,
food.
you get a tournament. It's
And
a good
good
time.
alcohol
Yeah.
and good friends.
It's inexpensive.
It's inexpensive.
Lots of fun.
Lots
and
of
you
fun.
get to eat fish.
Good friends. Good
Nice.
fish.
Yeah.
Good everything.
It's all good, John. It's all good.
Laura, John is not scary. Well, it depends.
We're getting close to making this
yeah.
video, John.
About to happen.
It's coming
about
up.
to go down.
We're probably not too far from going and getting them real spooled up. I know Andrew's got a new Yozuri line over there. He's really wanting to
It's a
try
new
out.
Yozuri line.
Some kind of new braid, similar to the slick, but it's Yozuri's version of a slick.
Oh,
I guess.
really?
Yeah.
So they made a slick.
Yeah.
I thought they had a super slick.
Power Pro does, but
Oh.
this is Yozuri's line. So Yozuri is
Yozuri had a super slick though.
Power Pole or Power Pro or whatever
I know,
the green
I'm telling
shit.
you, Yozuri had stuff.
That green stuff, well, it comes in a bunch of colors. But,
Motorcycle talk is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, so
amen.
listen. Look, it's Andrea's on here too.
Is that the Chum Queen?
Hey,
is that a
John. Oh, it is the Chum Queen. It's the Chum Queen. Oh man. Hey, there's nothing funnier, and we get a kick out of this because we love making the names up so that you have to turn red and cringe to say them. Oh, we try to think of the word.
Red.
Oh yeah, you do.
It's just, I have to sometimes phrase them in a manner that's
I know
not
that's
so
legal.
offensive.
That's legal in the restaurant. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
And then you got everybody wanting to change their names, and I don't know how to tell them on their phone how to change the names. I don't know how to do it.
So Rob, the motorcycle thing is I'm getting a motorcycle to ride it from my house to Scooter Haven, which is right down the road, and and then back at the house, and then maybe to the loft, and then maybe to Sturgis. But I'm not going to go any further than that.
No, not at all. John, you know how to ride a bike?
No.
Yeah, there you go.
No. Nope. But dadgummit, if you can read. Hey, listen. So I
but that's not going to slow you down a lick.
I told my friend they can tote me on the back, and then I told her to get a shirt that says on it, if you could read this, John the bitch fell off the back. Yeah. he fell off, and she's still good.
He fell off. John, our tailors sometimes do things.
They do.
They do.
What did they do?
They just do things.
Well, they got great tailors.
And
they
sometimes,
do a lot of things.
Sometimes we want to support them. Sometimes, like
oh, he's good.
I don't know who this kid is, in the picture there, but
is that a younger Dale?
I have no idea.
That looks like a younger Dale. That might be when he first had his card made.
But Dale,
that might be the very first card he ever made.
Dale seems to be doing really well with this knife sharpening thing, and he's really broadening out. And he is going to be out and about. Was it somewhere this weekend in Ocala, Dale? This is where I want you to tune in and tell everybody where you're going to be at. It's like a Ocala market or something like that. I saw in the post, so. That's back from 1984.
Oh, wow. So it was him. I told you it could be Dale. Looked like Dale to me. Hey, Dale was a handsome feller back in the day. Denise will tell you.
He's one of them tall guys.
Yeah, that's right. That's what caught Denise's eye was that handsome fella. He told her he knew how to use a knife. She was all in.
We had to be thankful of the women we could pull back in the day because nobody wanted to talk.
Oh, I know. Isn't that weird? That is weird how now all the girls want somebody 6 foot plus.
Yeah.
And I think I'm shrinking.
Yeah.
I was 6'1", now I'm 6. What the heck happened? I lost an inch.
But yeah, so Dale, I think it said this weekend was going to be at, here we go, Ocala Downtown Market every Saturday from 9 to 2. There you go. So bam. Nice. That's going to cut into fishing time though, Dale. I mean, come on, let's get our priorities straight. Do it like once a month or something so you can go fish.
We got a newbie coming to the bingo, and we'll have to get her a good name for our table because we're going to have a good bunch of people for you.
Good.
Hopefully tomorrow night it's going to be good.
We need it.
Yeah, we need it. We need it. We need some laughs.
Because last night in Homosassa, it was dead.
Yeah,
it was dead.
We got to get a good name for her, and then we'll just have a bunch of good names at our table. Yeah, because it's a lot of fun.
John, we're going to have one, maybe two special guests next week.
We are. I think it could be two. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they look alike.
Denise retires in 2 months. Good for her.
Wow,
Nice.
Denise.
Yeah. So
When you're staying
this is
in
like
for
your last inventory.
this is the last hurrah for Denise. I'm proud of you, Denise. 3 months, she's done.
Yeah,
Good for you, Denise. I'm proud. So she'll be done this year. I guess that's to December.
Yeah,
So she's
cool.
going to make it through for the Christmas bonus.
All right.
Yeah.
So John, we've pushed this the last couple of years here. This will be the 9th annual Rob Phillips Eagle Buick GMC Fishing Tournament, a partnership with the Royal Legacy. We're going to have old Bob and Steven. They're going to come see us.
The twins.
We're going to try to fit them big guys into
The bunker.
The bunker's small.
Hey, they're both over 6 foot, aren't they?
They're
a couple big old boys
They're
now.
just as
They're
tall as
6-footers.
me and
Yeah.
wide.
Yep. Yeah. They're big. They're linebackers. So we're going to have a fun day, man. They're going to squeeze me and you out of here.
We're
and
going to
just
have
let
to
them
do
sit.
stadium seating or something.
Stacking. I have to bring a couple stools and they can look over us.
Oh man, that'll be entertaining, you know. So they're always a bear of the laughs. They're good guys.
We can
They're
do
fun.
one in front of the other, like the interview from that movie where the interview and he goes back around and he goes Pam. I got this Pam.
Oh, that was
the
brothers.
Step Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Step Brothers,
Same
Pam.
thing. Yeah.
So we could have Bob and Steve do that. Bob can go. It's the tournament, and he can get back behind him. He can go Pam.
Something
Like that.
Could be, you know. But I mean, this is actually it's a serious topic for those guys because I mean, like I said, that's
That's
deal,
their
you know,
deal.
for
Yeah,
them.
that's their deal.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you and I cut up, but they're going to be the serious.
They'll be
ones,
serious.
you know, 'cause that's-
while trying to sell you a car
yeah.
at the same time, because a car salesman, even though they're pushing the tournament, will also push you down there to get a brand new pickup truck to haul your new boat.
I don't think either one of them's a salesman.
No, they're creditors.
They're like
they're
in
bosses.
finance.
Yeah,
or whatever.
they're bosses.
Yeah,
They're bosses.
yeah.
Bill's got to push that sale. Bill's the pusher, and Bob and Steve are the boss. Oh man, good stuff.
So that'll be an interesting week next week.
It will be.
Actually, next week is going to be an
it's-
exhausting.
Oh, you got a big.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the money, but my God,
man,
next week
it's
is
going to be a burner.
Woo,
Yeah,
yeah.
got to produce too. You got to get them boys out there in that depths.
It's tired Wednesday.
Oh, boy.
And knowing that I got more to go.
Mm-hmm.
So John,
Yes.
we were talking a couple of weeks ago about doing your boat maintenance. And sometimes the boat talks to you, and the boat says, you need to do something, or I'm going to do something you're not going to like.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. I did something to one of our friends on a vacation.
Yeah.
One of our boats said, "Man, I don't know."
So Doug,
He wasn't so happy to be on vacation
Doug-
like Doug was.
Doug and Bonnie,
Yeah.
and here's
But it's fixed.
here's what happens though. They did the work. They put in new parts and did all that
Wow.
good stuff, but the new part failed,
Oh.
and they luckily
Kept
was
the old
able
part.
to get a part run up to them, and they said they got good kids.
I think
and
Dougie,
they run them up.
Dougie said, "I'll be right back." Yep.
So they got their boat fixed. But yeah, even doing everything that you're supposed to do could sometimes lead you astray. And, and
So
it's not
after
good.
all this talking, did you forget something? To do your own boat?
No.
I think you did.
But I didn't forget to do it. I just got around to doing it today.
After looking at what I saw, caramel salted,
Yeah.
I think you forgot to do it.
So no, it's just
Yeah.
so with your steering fluid, hydraulic steering fluid.
I can tell when you're lying, just so
You
know.
no, I don't.
Because you say a lot of so's.
I don't
when you do
lie.
that. So.
But I don't lie. I
but
just
you
I just
forgot.
use so to introduce a new subject or get into the thing. What's
So-
up, sock?
So.
So we're over the years,
Uh-huh.
you kind of sometimes just add hydraulic fluid to the system.
Instead of flushing it.
Yeah, because you don't always flush it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, you do need to flush it.
So you
every now
do.
and then.
Yeah, how often you done yours?
Never.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna lie about it. So, Eric. So, Eric, I forgot.
So today, I was like,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get that done. I'm going to flush it and fill it, and everything's going to be good with the world.
Is that hard to do?
No.
No. Okay.
It's-
I've never done it. I don't
It's
know.
not hard.
It's
It's
a pain.
easier to do if you got two people, but it's a little messy if you're by yourself. But you can
Oh,
get
boy.
it done. So steering, kind of talking to me a little bit. You'd move the steering wheel a little bit
And the
before
boat
she'd
wouldn't go?
actually engage to turn or whatever. And you're like, okay, she's talking to me. It's time to do a little something, something. So we flushed, and just to give you an idea of.
Well, you said we. Who helped?
Me and that mouse in my pocket.
Oh, you and you.
This is what come out, John.
You know.
Now that stuff goes in, like really clear to a nice, maybe light tan.
Yeah.
That is what was flushed.
I think that stuff burned. Okay, I think that burned.
So sometimes you want to do more than just add when you feel like you need a little oil. You need to go ahead and flush that. Goes in clear, comes out brown.
That looks
kind of like beer.
That looks like olive oil on high when you leave it on the pan. And
it was like a roux.
Steak in
I made a dark roux.
You hear me? You forget to put the steak in there, and you come back and your olive oil is like a goop, and you're like, "Crap, I got to start again." That's what that looked like.
Yeah, that's the start of a good gumbo.
oh no, oh no, bro.
Yeah.
Man, me and a friend of mine went to dinner the other night, and we met a couple from Louisiana.
Oh, man, yes,
yeah.
We
were talking to them. Hit it off with them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What'd you and your friend do with them?
We just talked to them.
Oh,
had a good time.
Okay.
We had dinner.
You didn't take them out, buy them drinks?
Heck no.
Oh, man.
They ain't that great from dang Louisiana, but they were cool people, though, And he was a fisherman.
Yep.
And he knew I think he was from Venice.
Did he know me? He's like, that guy used to live in Louisiana for a little bit.
We were talking with him. Him and his wife were cool people. They had moved up here.
Mm-hmm.
They're now part of our little system.
Yep. Awesome, cool.
Oh yeah, they're now part of the not Yankee Down, but Crystal River deal.
They left the sportsman's paradise.
Yep.
Come to the nature
you know what
coast.
we did? You know what we did? We picked them up as a subscriber.
Oh, because we need those.
Yep, because we told them about the show, and we may have gotten them a charter with somebody and somebody else because they now know 2 charter names.
Oh, wow.
How about that?
My phone didn't ring.
Well, I mean, they said they're going to get ready to because they just got here, so they're new. They're feeling everything out.
September 1st, baby. You know it.
Grouper. What happens on September 1st?
What? Maybe they want to go snook fishing. You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. Maybe they're going to do both.
They might do both. A grouper casting / snook casting trip.
John, we've already alluded to it here a little bit, but if you don't know, I do host Music Bingo 3 nights a week. And, I guess apparently tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun.
I think we're going to have fun tomorrow night.
We're going to be
honestly
kicking that off
believe we've got a little group that's going to have fun tomorrow night. I think so.
I somehow or another have pulled a Homosassa group to come to Crystal River, to come and do that. So they're doing it twice a week. They're having so much fun.
They like it, evidently. I mean, that table brings in 10 to 12.
Yeah. They do. New subs aren't showing up. I brought Rob. Did he click the button, though?
Yeah, we ain't seen him click the button.
If he clicks the button while it's on a little screen with us right here,
we'll see it.
We get a little thing about it.
It comes across the thing.
Yep. But you got to hit the subscribe button.
Got to hit the subscribe button and click it.
Because we've got 3 or 4 more days.
Yeah, and
to get 350 more subscribers.
I know, or Rick's done.
It's done.
Yeah, Rick's out. So Rick better perform some magic.
All right, boys and girls. You know it. We still, your fall season for some of you guys is coming into for red snapper, but we're still doing that. And if you want to go out there and get red snapper, gag grouper, and red grouper all on the same trip, give us a call.
And mangroves and lanes and who knows what else.
We also offer just, the not quite so far, not red snapper waters, but just some, 40 miles or less, the good old gag trips too. We do that, John.
Are you guys
we do that. We adjust the price for that.
You guys going to gag on it for 2 weeks?
Yep. So we're booked the first week and the second week. We still got a little bit of availability, still,
Oh, man.
And I mean, I've got to take advantage of, I hit the button at the beginning of the show. Okay.
Oh, wow. Isn't that weird?
I don't know why Autumn's still the,
that is so odd.
All right. Well, we appreciate that, Stephanie.
See, Stephanie's even trying. Everybody's trying to pull them up. Trying to save Rick.
Yep. So very interesting.
Rick's
Very
worth saving with this deal, because Rick wants to watch this show, so we need some more subscribers.
Rick will have nothing to do on Wednesday.
We'll have to give Rick the show at the Music Bingo.
Yeah. There we go. All right. So where does that? Oh, I thought the show was getting ready to bar. All right, John. It is time for Captain's Cove tip of the week. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's see what Andrew's got to say.
Do it.
Hey guys, summertime, grouper season, redfish, all that good stuff. A lot of big fish, a lot of big plugs, a lot of big hooks. You're always going to be wanting to watch out for hooks, especially trolling plugs. You need to have some way to manage the fish, which is always the problem. Well, I see 90% of it. Sometimes it's people, but a good lip gripper, when you get that grouper or a big redfish or something like that in the boat, get that fish underhand, get it out of the way, and get it controlled. That way you can use something like a de-hooker to get that hook out and keep you away from a hospital bill. I'm Andrew at Captain's Cove, and that's your tip of the week.
All right. Good job there, Andrew. So those treble hooks, guys.
You're not working.
Yeah. Well, there's not a hook in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can we hook you there next time?
No.
But why?
Because I like my mouth. I like my mouth.
So, with this trolling or throwing the plugs, whatever you're going to do with these treble hooks, you want to keep your hands and everybody away from the treble hooks, because you get hooked with that, it's going to be a bad day, and those grips do come in handy. Yep.
Did you see what Rick posted right there?
I've got 20 that subscribe. They're not showing up with him. We're being shadow banned, John, by the YouTube algorithm.
I'm telling you. And if Rick got that, then we're going to have to hang around, because that's pretty good for one man to go out there and do that.
Yeah.
We can't leave now.
We'll
Can't let Rick down.
We'll see if we're back next week.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we already said we were going to be, you douchebag.
We've got company next week.
We got company. Are we going to cut Steve and Bob out now, according to Rick? I mean, dadgummit, Rick went out on a limb and got us 20. He deserves to keep us around.
John, they've got that 17th annual redfish contest going on over there at Captain's Cove. And here's what the board looks like. No change from last week other than second place for a kids division over there. We got young Colson over there with a second place.
I could be in first place.
You could have been, should have been.
The only problem was the fish weighed 8.39.
Yeah.
The only problem was his tail.
Yeah, it was too
got
big.
in the way.
Yeah, that tail. Sometimes that tail,
Yeah. I hooked the fish. She put me on him.
Yeah.
And friggin' we netted him, and he looked, so scrumptious. And we looked down and went, so not scrumptious.
Was it on a tape or on the chicken stick?
It was on a tape.
See, you got to get the chicken stick,
I
boys and
know.
girls. You got to get the chicken stick.
I didn't say a word.
Because you know what they're going to check you with? Not only the
Chicken
FWC, but Captain's Cove. You know what they're going to use?
Chicken stick.
The chicken stick.
I know. We didn't have one, and it went over, and I was like, because, I mean, it wasn't like over a half inch. It was over an inch. It was an inch. It was a 28-incher.
But it could have been a bad tape.
But it could have been a bad tape. It could have been an awful tape.
You just don't ever
You
know.
don't ever know who made that tape that day, who was mad that day working in the warehouse in the heat.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, John, we did manage to get one Captain's Corner this week.
We did?
And it's actually from the week before.
Oh.
Because I'm not going to lie. We're not getting spotted by this week. I guess because of all the rain, I looked for like 45 minutes and I couldn't find fish with anybody other than guides. So I was like, the weather must have kept everybody out. So there's no spotted by this week.
It happens.
And we do have one Captain's Corner, but it's Dale from last week. So let's see what report Dale had from last week.
Hey, this is Denise and Dale. We're up here in Wlasiuk area. First fish of the morning, 78-degree water temperature. High tides in about a half hour. And let me get this back in the water. Caught it on a happy bait. Actually caught it on a gold spoon. But don't forget to go down to Captain's Cove. Sign up for the redfish tournament. A lot of big prizes. I want you to win. See ya.
Man, good job, Dale. Always good filming. Sure wouldn't want to be a fish he returns, though.
Wow.
He rough
I know,
on the
he went,
fish.
nah, that redfish, whatever.
Oh, let me get you back in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
And here's the redfish. What'd you do that for, Dale? Dale. Come on, man. Bruh.
Oh, Lordy. If you want to take a up to 30-second video yourself with a little fishing report, all you got to do is send it in to us right here, and we'll make you YouTube famous for a few minutes.
Oh, my
right there.
gosh. I think he picked that fish up and ate him after that. It's all good. He got him.
Yep. Thomas went fishing with us Friday. He took a pic with it. Someone posted it. I looked on Thomas's page. It wasn't there.
He said, at least I didn't drop it on the fourth boat.
Yeah,
Is that a burn for me just sending it?
You didn't just send it. Yeah,
I ran in to just send it today.
Yeah.
I did. I saw just send it today.
Did she drop you?
She hugged me. And she gave me the biggest hug in the place I saw her at. I was like, holy crap, it's Jacinda. Hadn't seen her in a long time, 6 months.
We hadn't seen Jacinda in a
6
bit.
months.
Yeah.
She ghosted.
She been gone.
She been gone.
John, real quick, we got to touch base with Bonnie with State Farm. Because where is she? Where's the Bonnie button? Boom, there you are. If you haven't got your quote yet with Bonnie, you need to give her a call at 352-484-0905. If you do it now, you're going to get a hold of one of her very fabulous staff over there, because Bonnie's on vacation, well-deserved vacation. But she's got a great staff over there that will take care of you.
I'll talk to you about it tomorrow, Steph. I'll tell you all about it.
Oh. That was like, what are we talking about?
I'll catch you out. I'll catch you up, Steph.
Get you all.
And no, I was not in the women's dressing room at Ross, but I was in the men's dressing room when I saw Jacinda.
Why would you send her in the men's dressing room?
She followed me in there to make sure I wasn't stealing. She's the head security. No, she's not. I'm kidding.
As you well know, Bonnie has a tournament coming up that's really not that far off now, because, I mean, good God, September's right around the darn corner, John, so that's awesome. Speaking of tournaments, Florida Redfish Series, really don't know what's going on over there on the East Coast. We were going to fish Titusville, and they said, no, you're not going to fish Titusville. And this morning, I swear to God, I saw a post that said we were going to fish New Smyrna, and then that post disappeared.
Because one person complained. I guarantee you.
I don't know what the deal is,
It's a bunch of candy A's over there.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's candy A's everywhere, John.
But there's more of them over there.
I don't know.
The more I think about it, the more I don't care about their limits anymore over there, because they're all such jackasses.
Yeah.
That's so, you know what? I no longer feel sorry for them over there. I used to be behind them, but now, you know what? The more I meet those jokers over there, the more they're turds.
You heard it here first. I guess we're not picking up any subscribers from
over there.
Coast.
We're not getting East Coast subscribers. Bunch of turds.
John, we love us some Q8 super baits, and we're looking forward to throwing them baits again here in Steenhatchee, not too far.
I'm hoping
that's going to come up right here.
I'm hoping I lose my hair over this.
Well, that means we would have won the championship.
I'm hoping I lose. I hope I pull all my hair out.
Me too. Well, I don't want you to pull it out. I want you to cut it.
I mean, I'm saying,
if you pull it out, you're going to look like me. Which,
that's okay. I'll be a fine bald guy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine me and my handlebar mustache bald?
I'm still trying to get used to the handlebar mustache.
Hey.
Because between that and apparently some jewelry options now, I'm really starting to wonder.
Jewelry options. Hey, man. Hey, listen. I'm living La Vida Loca, okay?
The La Vida Loca part for sure.
See, Laura saw the new Smyrna post. There you go. You got your backup.
It was there this morning.
And then boom, it gone.
It gone. Because Andrew and I were talking about it, and he said he thought he saw it, or he saw somebody shared it or did whatever, then he went to look for it, and it was gone. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Where does that put us, John? Here, real quick, Sonny's Barbecue. We love Josh and Melissa over there, and I did get an email or confirmation. She sent them to us. We don't have them this week, but if we're here for next week's show, if we get to 350 subscribers, we're going to have some Sonny's gift cards for you.
Then, Sonny's is so great because they were born the same year as me. That year's like
I think that's what makes them so great.
That's what makes it so great. That's what made the sweet sauce. Born in the same year as me. That's where the sweet sauce came from.
So, John, we talked about it. We do not have any spotted by this week, but we do have a topic. Woo! Gag and Snook, John. It is that time of year, September 1st. Snook opens up. Gag opens up. You get to go fast and with the coochie again.
We get to roll.
Man, somebody saw me the other day and they said, "Man, we haven't seen you over here for a while." I said, "Yeah,
Too slow. Your place is too slow.
I've been fishing Crystal River more because it's too hot to go."
And then the no-see-ums on the way back in go, yum, 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 yum.
I can almost tolerate them, but the sweltering from
heat.
there all the way back into
It's a
to the ramp.
long, lonely ride.
It is.
And even with John listening to music, it's a long, lonely ride.
Well, because it's just hot. It's
so
hot.
I find other things to do on the boat while I'm taking the long, lonely ride.
Yep.
Trolling.
Well,
Not
fantastic segue though into
trolling
for
grouper.
not in the river, you dingbat.
Snook.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I
John.
want to catch trooper in the dang river, so I don't have to go as far. There's got to be some in there. What if we make structure?
I want to.
Will
do
they
that
come?
too. Yeah.
So while you're going slow in the slow idle zone, you take a couple poles or one. You throw it out the back with the Ozuri crystal minnow on them.
Yeah.
About that long. Little 6-7 inch lure. You throw him out the back and you let him sit and let him just kind of wobble behind the boat. Not a deep diver, just, a crystal minnow.
Yeah.
And you let him hang out, one of them yellows. And, because they love yellow. If it ain't chartreuse, it's of no use. Just set it out the back and let it ride.
Let it do its thing.
Let it do its thing. And you might hook a snook. More, I'm telling you, 5 times out of 10 times you're doing it, you're going to get a fish.
Yeah.
I caught trout doing that. Big trout. I caught big snook doing that. I think I caught a red one day doing that. So if you give yourself something to do, take a chance, do something different, and see what's going to happen.
Yeah. So we've currently got 632 subscribers. So maybe one or two of them have showed up, but they're not showing up on the thingamadoodle thing
Well,
here today. So that is crazy.
Did you pay your bill?
I don't pay a YouTube.
Well, that was a joke.
I was hoping YouTube was going to pay me.
Yeah. Hey, here's your 8-cent check. Don't run to the mailbox and hurt yourself. We took out taxes. It's 3 cents.
That's, boy, I tell you what, taxes, I tell you. But, so that's always been a way to kind of enjoy this going slow in the river, but we're going to be able to go fast.
Yeah,
but I can tell you, if you leave early in the morning, because snook tend to kind of feed like bass do.
They do.
So if you like the bass fish, you're going to love snook fishing.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning, late in the evening, or even at night. That is your snook peak
hours.
Time. That's not to say that you won't catch them in the middle of the day, in the heat of the day.
They do bite.
They do bite. But your peak, you're like your apex part of the day, early in the morning, sun going down.
It's a song. Early in the morning, late in the evening. I think there's a song like that.
Oh.
Early in the morning, late in the evening.
They're talking about catching snook?
No.
Oh, well,
No.
I was going to say, if
talking
it did, it
about
was a
something
country song.
They're talking about something else.
So, John,
Yes.
early in the morning, late in the evening?
Yes.
Top water?
Oh, yeah.
The same plug you were just talking about, trolling, you could throw that, one of those shallower divers.
Or one of those dang Sarah spooks up on top. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my.
This
Or one of
combination right
That
here,
works great.
Jim's jig with these little guys right here, the
Flip
Q8
tails.
bullets.
Woo.
Mercy.
Mercy me.
Mercy. Now,
Mercy.
I know people are used to doing it on the DOA fluke, and that does work. But you want to get something with a little funk in it that you swap over to that Q8. and see.
Stinky.
We've caught our fair share of
Oh, yeah.
snooky poo already.
How many times did I get a slam pre-fishing a tournament with one of them, man, over there in Chaz?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We did that 3 times. Okay. When we're talking the full slam, we got
Sure,
the flounder,
sure.
we got the trout, we got the red,
All
we got
kind
the
of good
snook.
stuff.
We
Yeah.
had the full slam.
So artificial. I mean, throw it. It works. Go to Captain's Cove. Ask for the Tommy lure.
Yeah.
I hate that lure to death, but it works.
But it works.
Other than that, John, explain to them your bait and weight, process.
So
Because not only does that work for the snook, it also works for the redfish should be rolling in here soon.
So when I pull up and I fish an island under anchor or under spot lock or whatever, or power pole, I power pole down. I've got 4 to 6 rods out, or less, or more. I don't know. Something along those lines. But anyway,
Porcupine.
yeah. So what I do is I keep 2 rods that are, of course, a 5,000 or a 4,000 reel, a little bit bigger. I put 30-pound braid, 40-pound fluorocarbon on there, sometimes 60, depends. I've lost fish on 80. When the 50 inches hit, I can't stop. But I use a circle hook and sometimes I'll throw one with just circle hook out and let him swim around the top. He gets smoked that way. 6-7 inch live finger mullet, I'll go net. And also use the small pinfish or the bigger pinfish. Those also work great. I'll let them just circle hook, lay in the rod holder. So basically, Rodney's got the job. Rodney's doing his thing.
Rodney hooks more fish than anybody.
Because if you're not too early, it gets hooked itself. And they'll take off running. You just got to stop him. You've got to be able to get to that rod fast. You've got to be able to find the position that fish is going and try to keep him turned. Yeah. Because if you don't, he's going through the rocks on them things that he knows there that you don't even know are there, and he's got you. Those snook are super smart, especially when they're over 40 inches. You get in a 40-inch club, you're talking a whole nother beast.
They don't get that big by being dumb.
While I'm fishing with these 6 or 7 inch mullet, there's 32-inch. Heck, I've had 27-inch reds smoke those things.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you've got a chance of a big red, you've got a chance of a big jag, you've got a chance of a shark, stingray, you've got a chance of big snook. And a cobia one day we caught there on the island, which was kind of cool. So you've got a lot of options with this type of bait for you to catch a really, really nice fish. So always keep a big rod out if you can control what you're doing or who's on your boat. If you can't do it, if you've got 4 people on the boat, that becomes a danger, Will Rogers, whatever, or if you're fishing on a charter, that's not easy. But with me and one other person, I can control what I'm doing. I can keep the baits out, a bigger weight, keep them down, keep the mullet from swimming all over around. And once you do that, you're going to do it a lot because the reward is absolutely great to the risk. You know, it does take you an hour to get some baits, maybe. They are hard to keep alive. If you have a good live well, they'll still die on you. You can't put them in your bait bucket and they will die. You got to have a big live, you got to have a big live well. It's got to be circulating, and you got to have some bubbler in there for them, or they're going to die.
Sure.
But they will hit dead. They will hit big chunks of ladyfish this big. They'll hit big chunks of mullet that big, and little, they're not as quick to eat them as they are, but they do. It does work. Still works. And I've caught them on shrimps. I hook them 69, 2 little shrimp. It's almost better to hook 2 little shrimp than it is 1 big shrimp for these fish. It's weird, but Missy taught me that one. So, but just hook them head to toe, tail to toe, just like they're doing their thing, and throw it out there, and that also works for snook. And of course, you can throw a lure while you're sitting there waiting or whatever, but stuff like that. And if you do it, once you get a taste of this big fish action, and you've got to get the other rods up when you get a big fish on.
It's
one person reels, one person reels in while the other person's fighting. Then that person gets the net and waits on ready for that person to not get beat. You got to be careful of the anchor. You got to be careful of the power pole. You got to be careful of the motor. You got to be careful of the trolling motor, because these fish will make dive bomb runs for that boat. They'll head to the ocean. They'll turn around and come back straight to the freaking land.
Yep.
You're into a fish that is serious. Okay.
He's the go fast.
It's a go fast. They don't call him a rice burner or a line sider or I'm going to get you fit. That's what they do. But so much fun.
Never heard him call it rice burner.
You never heard him call it a rice burner?
No.
Huh?
No.
Why not?
Line slider. Whatever.
Rice burner. So fat.
Yeah.
So fat.
Hayabusa.
That's a cow snooky. You've never heard of a cow snooky?
I have not.
Well, now you have. There you go. Everybody loves to catch a cow snooky.
I guess. All right.
A Yama snooky?
No,
that's
not as good. I like the cow snooky. That was a good one. You did well on the first one. You should just stop.
I just stop right there. Just leave it at a cow snooky.
So there you go.
So there's your way to get them, and it's fine.
Snook are out there again. We've told you the peak times. We've told you, how to do. I mean, this isn't the first time we've talked about, snook. And again, it's just a refresh, a reminder, all that good stuff. Now, gags. You love to go troll for some gags.
I love me some gags.
I hate to troll for some gags, but I will do it because it is very productive, and sometimes you need to do that.
Now,
you hear, folks. I'm just glad I caught it on my flip phone. I think he mixed up the lemonade and the tequila.
I think Dale may have got into the. Okay, so he didn't go tequila, but he may have gone Tito's.
Oh, something.
Okay, he may have had some. What is that? The raspberry Tito's and a lot.
I don't know.
And some club soda. I think he may have fell into Tito's.
He did something. Hope the grass isn't bad this year. Well,
oh, please, Steph. Oh, let's hope not.
It depends.
If it's not, it's the tide. Watch the tide.
If it's coming from the south or it's coming from the west, you got a good shot of it. If it's blowing from the east, probably not so much.
Also, Steph, I've learned as I've been watching, when I get the tide change and the tide goes real fast, you've got you a window to get to those spots that we fish. And if you can get to that window, you can get those plugs down, get your fish and get out. Yeah. I have found that out. So I've been watching that a little bit. Vodka, see? Vodka and coconut water. We knew it. I was close. It's vodka.
Yeah, it's healthy. So
Tito's is vodka, right?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. So you and I both love catch a grouper. Yeah. But we've got somebody that loved it more than we did.
That guy was the grouper.
And I said in the post that we were going to bring a blast from the past to talk about grouper fishing. And I can't think anybody that could explain it better than our old buddy, Mr. Clymer right there, Mr. Captain Dan Clymer.
Captain Dan Clymer was the man.
So what we're going to do is we're going to let Dan tell you how to do it on a recap of something we did, years ago. You guys enjoy this and pay attention. Yeah. But Dan, what we've got you here to talk about is good old shallow water grouper.
My favorite, yes.
You've been fishing for these
since I started. Actually, in 7th grade in 1991 was my when I first got my first taste of shallow water grouper fishing. I went with the pioneer of it in this area, in my opinion, is Greg Martin, Grouper Greg. We used to actually go out of John Brown Trail Park there in Ozella in a 16 Silver King skiff. And we
killed it.
We killed it back in the day, man. It was really, really good. Like I said, I'm 40 something now, but I started back in 7th grade. Been doing it a long time, and it's the one fish out there that fuels me. That I really, really like to get after. Of course, I do trout, redfish, snook, tarpon, fly fishing, May and June. If it swims out there inside 30 foot of water, I target it. But grouper is the one thing that really, really gets me going. I like the fight. They eat good. Everybody loves grouper. It just takes a couple fish to make the day.
Oh, yeah.
You get a fish a person, that's a lot of meat. Everybody's happy. They're having grouper for dinner. They pull hard. And the biggest thing for me that I really, really like about grouper fishing is always finding that next spot. As much as I've been doing this, I do almost 260 days a year. This is my 22nd year having my captain's license and my 13th year doing this full time. Like I said, doing about 260 days a year. I still find new spots, which is hard to believe, but
you got a bunch of numbers.
I got a bunch of numbers in that GPS, and it's full.
So tell them about that magical spot square.
Yes, absolutely. So I always like to say, if you're looking for grouper, we are blessed in our area from basically Bayport, Wlasiuk South, to right here, Yankeetown, the intake canal, the barge canal, where the barges come into the power plant. If you were to draw a imaginary line, if you go out the intake canal to the barge canal, out to the 8300 line, and you go south 20 miles, go to Bayport, cut back to the east, that box is your plethora, like that word?
I do.
Plethora of knowledge for grouper bottom. We have wrecks, we have ledges, we have rocks, we have springs, we have caves, we have cracks, we have airplanes. Very few people know we have a few airplanes out there. Yeah. We have, all kind of good bottom. You can target these fish, trolling, bottom fishing, casting plugs. We just started September. I always like to say September kicks off our grouper season. Days are getting shorter. Not necessarily the Gulf has cooled down much, but with the days getting shorter, these fish know to start migrating inshore. So as this month progresses, it's only going to get better and better. And as we get a couple cold fronts, more and more fish are going to be coming inshore. They become a lot more aggressive. And the big thing is, even though we've had this hurricane on the East Coast, which God bless everybody that's been through that, I feel horrible for them. We have had an east wind for going on almost 5 or 6 days now. So that east wind we've had, even though it's not the best for the inshore guys, the redfish, but it blows all that floating grass out of here. Yep. So it's time to start trolling your favorite plugs. So trolling time is pretty much right now. I like to typically start around October 15th, being Stone crab traps are out there. The traps are out there. They got all that bait in there. That's almost acts as free chum for us guys that like to grouper fish.
Oh yeah.
So it gets the fish fired up. They're putting the traps over good hard bottom. Now be mindful when you're out there trolling to take note which way the string is going so you don't snag everybody's traps and get the stone crabbers upset. So when you're going here, you don't want to be trolling this way when the line's going this way. You want to be on this side of it. So kind of be mindful of doing that. But they put a lot of those traps over the good hard bottom, and that's a good indication where to start dragging your plugs. Since I have this one in my hand right now, I'm a big Rapala fan, Rapala. The X-Raps, X-Rap 20s is what I typically like to use in about 17 to 18 foot of water out to about 25, 28 foot of water. These dudes right here are your guy. Get a couple bright colors, orange, fire tiger, chartreuse, get a couple naturals. Bunker, this is my absolute #1 favorite right here. If I had to pick one grouper color or plug to fish the rest of my life on, this would be the dude right here. Bunker.
Bunker.
Blue mackerel. You grab that one there for me, John. This is another good one. That color, just a couple of good natural colors, and these will get you going. Rapalas. Why I like these plugs. There's a lot of companies out there. I'm not bashing anybody. It's like people drive Fords, Chevys, GMCs, whatever. It's what you like. I like these because you can spend almost 20 bucks on one of these lures, tie it on, and it's going to run true. You spend $18 on some of these competitor plugs, and you're spending 20, 30 minutes of your day trying to tune the thing to run straight.
You're throwing your money
You're
away.
throwing your money away. Well, they work, they will. If you want to take the time to do that, that's your job. That's your deal. But if you want to tie a lure on, go fishing, have good quality product, good hardware that puts off a lot of vibration, these are your guy. So like I said, 15 to 25, 28 foot of water, X-Rap 20s. For the little bit shallower stuff, I fish, my range that I fish is pretty much 5 foot of water to maybe 30, 32 foot. I don't like to go any further than that. That's a long boat ride. I got a single engine boat, and I like shallow water grouper. 30, 32 foot of water and shallower is my deal. When I'm fishing 10 to 15, 17 foot of water, when I'm trolling, I like these CD 14 Rapalas. There again, good hardware, good strong O-rings. They run true every time. I really like them a lot. Something else I like about these lures, these two. I'm not a big fan of rattles. My opinion is rattles catch fishermen, they don't catch fish. I want you all that are watching this tonight, next time you grab a pinfish, I want you to shake him and tell me what happens. He's going to sound a whole lot like this. Oh, look at it. There you go. He's not going to make any noise.
Yep.
Whether it works or not, I have a lot of confidence in it. I don't like a rattling plug. That's why I have a lot of confidence in these F18 plugs, these CD14 plugs. They put off a lot of vibration. The grouper feel them, they come up and whack them. So 10 to 15, 17 foot of water, CD14 Rapalas. Also 10 to 17, 18 foot of water. Another good plug to use is also the F18 Rapalas. I like these because you can cast with them if you're wanting to approach the shallow rocks and cast plugs on the rocks. These work very, very, very well. And then you can also troll them as well. You just have to let a little bit more line out. I like to use 65-pound test braid, attach it with a spider hitch. Well, I'll show you how to do that in a second. 60-pound fluorocarbon leader with a loop knot, and that's your setup. You can cast with it, you can troll with it. It's very, very, very simple. And these float, which is nice. So, you know,
If one was to come loose, you might be able to get it.
Or get broke off by somehow, or you know, whatever happens, these float. But these are really, really good up to almost 20 foot of water. And then from deeper on like that, I said the X-Rap 20s. And then if you want to go 28 foot, 30 foot or deeper, X-Rap 30s. And then they also have some other plugs out there, but that's out of my realm, so I don't do that.
Big lip.
But these are the guys you want to be using. I like to attach those guys with a spinning reel. I use a spinning reel. A lot of people use conventional reels. Why do I use a spinning reel? Spinning reels in my line of work are very user friendly. Giving the average guy a conventional bait casting style reel and saying, here, pitch that plug out as I'm driving the boat, what's going to happen? Backlash.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Uncle Captain Dan doesn't turn very nice when that happens. I don't like that. I like to use spinning reels. You can cast with them. They're user friendly. All you have to do is flip the bail open, peel the line off, let it go, click it, and you're fishing. Watching your rod tip vibrating, letting you know that plug's clean, and you're in business. Also, another good thing about a spinning reel is when you're trolling for grouper, a lot of times when you hook up with a fish, as you're reeling that fish in, a lot of other fish will follow that fish up to the boat. I don't know if you guys probably experienced that as you're reeling in a fish, you're looking down, it's like, oh my goodness. You can have that other rod reeled in or have one ready to go, pitch it out in a hurry, crank it, bam, you can get a double. Try doing that with a conventional reel. You can't do it. You can't do it. So it's everything's in your favor. It makes it good. Like I said, 65-pound braid, pretty tight drag. You don't want it screwed down all the way like you do for bottom fish. You want to have a little bit of give because the boat's going this way, the fish is coming this way. You don't want to rip your O-rings out and the hook out of the fish. So you need to have a little bit of give, and do that. So that'll work for you real good. So trolling rod, spinning rod, 65-pound braid. What I like to do is I like to attach that with a spider hitch. Why do I use a spider hitch? What is a spider hitch? A spider hitch is a poor man's bimini twist. When you're using braided line, it has zero stretch, correct?
No stretch.
So there's absolutely no sense in tying a bimini twist. You tie a bimini twist to double your line, but it also creates, a little forgiveness. Kind of bungee cords affects your line for shock absorber. In braided line, you don't have that. All you have is your drag or your rod tip. That's your only shock absorber. So with this, for doubling your line to your leader under a heavy load, if I was to go straight 65-pound braided line to 60-pound test fluorocarbon leader under a heavy load, you hook a big fish or snag the bottom. It doesn't happen all the time, but that braided line can actually cut the knot on your leader.
Right through it.
And I'm not a fan of swivels and all that. I like to, be my own fault. I like to be my own worst enemy. I want to do my knots and do that. And also you can reel the knots up into your guide or your rod for casting purposes, and you're not dealing with that big bulky swivel, which is no good. So I want you to get away from that. But basically all you're doing is I'm going to use this little piece of string. You're going to take your main braided line, your 65-pound braided line. You're just going to make a little bitty loop over your thumb like that, and start at the back end of your thumb and go forward. I want you to do it 5 times. With this twine, I'm only going to do it 3. I don't have a lot of room to work with, but you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then you take that little tag end right there and go through the hole you made, and you're going to pull nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. Follow that down, marry it up, whammo. You have a loop. You have a double line, and this is very effective for. Really, I use it just about for anything braided line because braided line, I love it. It's small diameter, it's strong. Like I said, tarpon fishing, cobia, grouper, anything big snook. I use 40-pound leader for snook and 10-pound braid. If you tie 10-pound braid to 40-pound leader with just a uni knot, you try that one time. Just pull it real quick. It'll pop. It'll pop.
Right
you do this double line like this, it'll save you a lot of headaches.
A lot of heartbreak too.
Absolutely,
the big fish.
Absolutely. So you double your line, then you just treat this as your uni knot, and you're in business. So
I started using that since we had the meeting at Gander. I've started using this, and that's it. I'm using it.
It's
Missy tied it at the house and got it right because I couldn't tie it. But if you noticed, I was paying attention to Dan while I was tying it. But Missy did tie it right, and now it's on every one of my rods. So I will not use it. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah, it's easy to tie. Rewind the video when it's all said and done. You can watch it over and over again.
Call me anytime. I'll be happy to meet you. I fish pretty much out of the plantation most of the time. Anybody had any questions on rigging and stuff, message me. I'll be happy to show you some knots in person if you want.
I'll just bring you all my rods.
There you go.
Dan, tie these.
To attach, so we got our braided line to a bimini twist. We did a uni to our leader. A couple 3 feet of 60-pound is all you need. It's really all you need. And then attaching your leader to your plug. Don't do a fisherman's knot. Don't do a uni knot. You want to have a loop knot. You want to have that plug having a lot of extra action. There's a couple different loop knots to use. I'm going to show you the most easiest, simplest loop knot you're ever going to want to tie. This is actually called the mirror lure loop knot. I learned this from the mirror lure guys back 30-something years ago. This is, they used to put it on the package. I don't even know if they do it anymore, but all you do is, actually, John, I'm going to have you hold this for me. So
okay.
This
I
is
can
my,
do that.
that's my pinfish hook. So.
All right. Whoa, man, you're using some big pinfish.
That's right.
Dude, where do you get those from?
So I take my 60-pound leader. I do an overhand knot in it. Everybody has an overhand knot. I want you to go through your hook or your plug, per se. Go back through the hole that you made. Pull it down to about where you want it. Tighten it up a little bit. And then all you have to do is just put an overhand knot on top of this guy. And guess what?
Bingo.
You're in business. So this knot is perfect for 20-pound leader, 20-pound fluorocarbon up to 60. It'll hold 100%. It's a very, very effective loop knot. When you get in the heavier stuff from 80-pound to, I use basically 130-pound for all my bottom fishing for grouper, 130-pound leader. It's good stuff.
Heavy duty.
You don't lose the fish. Doing that knot is a little tricky. So when I'm attaching a 130-pound test leader to my bottom fishing circle hook, 80-pound test or heavier, folks, 80-pound, 100, 120, 130. This is the easiest knot. This is as easy as it gets. Everybody's familiar with the fisherman's knot, the clinch knot. All you have to do, I learned this from Bill Miller a long time ago. We used to do TV shows years ago down, and he used to come up here from Tampa, and he actually taught me this years ago. But it's a 3-turn. Go through your bait. Go through your hook. Go 1, 2, 3. You go through. You pull it down. That's
just like that.
That's it. It's easy. That's all you need. Cinch it down and always moisten your knots. I always like to tell people doing that because with the friction of you heating it up will dampen the the poundage of your line. So always get your knots good and wet before you cinch them down like that. But a 3-turn clinch knot for using 80 to 130, 100-pound test line, that's all you need.
So guys, again, Dan,
thank you guys.
Appreciate it much.
Very good.
All right, there we go. Now, that's knowledge that you just don't get anymore. You're not going to see that, not too many people talk about that, and it's great that we could dig that back up and bring that again to you. Dan, great individual, probably knew more about the fishing than what we would, what we'll ever know. He forgot more, I guess, give or take, than what we'll ever probably know, but, great to be able to go back and archive that and see that again. And that was pretty much a poll. He goes on, or went on for quite a bit more. That was probably like a 40-minute interview that I cut into that, a little bit of time right there. True, Laura, true. He says he's much happier with the one he's got now.
I am extremely happier with the hairdresser I have now. And I'm not picking on any other hairdressers because Missy done my hair for my whole life. So,
but it's crazy that, there's so much good information going in right there and everybody's talking about John's hair. But still,
no. But Dan Clymer, it's hard to run into a human being that is such a good dude.
No.
And he was always a good dude, and he was always willing to talk. He was always willing. He wasn't stuck up. He didn't walk by you with his head held high. He was a genuine, down to earth, good dude. Yeah. And it was a pleasure for me and Eric to have him on our show. He was super nice, and he always wanted to help. He never would turn down anybody if they asked for help. And when we used to go to dinner at the Chinese restaurant or the Japanese restaurant, we'd go to Cove. Tony's. Yeah. And just a genuine all around good dude. Yeah. And man, another guy gone too soon.
Very good information in that. If you've seen it before, great. If you hadn't, watch it again. Great. But that is very informative.
The man is the man.
Not gonna lie, I forgot about the spider hitch thing, and watching that, it's like I need to go back and start doing that again because I do tie, the double uni knots, and that can be a problem. It can
every
pop,
now and then.
So
every now and then it'll pop.
But there again, with the heavier stuff, there towards the end, the three wrap and through the hole, for the heavier, tied stuff, dude, that's amazing, and that's stuff. I mean, honestly, I forgot about
stuff we forget.
Having to tie a uni knot for everything.
That's me.
So
the uni
and that that knot there at the end for tying a heavier line is fantastic, and I forgot about that. So
because he would take and they would do that chumming thing, and when you're taking line and putting it on the bottom, or you're throwing just a live fish into another 100 live fish you've thrown out, and those gags come up and hit it. They're so fast at taking you down to those rocks. You have to have that heavier line because you're using a spinning rod, and you've got to be able to palm that thing, pull that thing without breaking that thing.
Don't want to break that thing.
To be able to pull. And Dan was pulling out gags consistently at 32 to 38 inches long. He was bringing in the studs of the studs. And all his numbers were the studs of the studs. I mean, it's just amazing. The knowledge that he gave out.
Good guy. But like I said, it was something we had, and I felt like,
Yeah.
you know,
You can't let him
it
go.
makes us remember Dan a little bit
Yeah.
too. Very good information.
Very good
you know.
information.
So
the information is top of the line. Great.
Yep.
You know, that's how you learn. I mean, Flip Pallet, like you said, passing away. You can go back and look at Flip. You can go back and look at Jose Wahibi. You can go back and look at these guys, and they all have something to add. And fishing is ever changing. It doesn't matter. If you quit learning, then it's no fun.
Sure.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I fish with people. I've learned from Stephanie trolling out there to do things. Stephanie's learned from me trolling out there. I've learned from Captain Sin how to catch redfish of a device I would never use. Okay, but she whooped me 40-1 one day, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm trying this, you know. But you learn a lot from people.
Sure.
You know, and keep your mind open and try new things.
The flip pallet thing, we cannot confirm or deny that. That was just something that came up in the comments.
It's confirmed. He's passed away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Via
100%.
Facebook or
no,
a news site?
this is the IGFA.
Okay. All right.
So they posted it. If they posted it,
Yeah,
I think I got to believe.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to, be spreading Facebook crap because Facebook says a lot of crap.
They do. Yeah, you got to be careful because somebody will post some stuff that
Sure.
I just don't know what's wrong with people, but you don't mess around with things like that when people pass away. It's not right.
Nope. All right, John. Let's give away some stuff tonight.
Well, that gumming, if we talk about it, then you got to have one.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know if they want that one. You had it in your mouth.
My mouth is full of all kinds of wonderful things. You know?
There you go. Yeah. From Captain's Cove.
Yep. And these work.
Yeah.
You know, Steph, you could use this for catching your gags and unhooking them off the trolling thing. So we don't want a troll thing in our hand. And we've got the wonderful Jim's Jigs.
Yeah.
And we've got
That's the
Bullet
yeah.
saltwater Q8 base that Eric's talking about. That'll catch you a little bit
Out of my
everything.
personal stash.
Oh, that's a personal stash.
Yeah. I had to
And
clean
then
them off.
he'll sign that for you. And we'll have Eric sign that bag. And then snap her up because I think it's fixing to be back open again, isn't it? For us little
it's
cowboys
invisible.
going out there, you know?
Yeah, darn green
So you
screen.
just-
It's magic.
You just never know what's going to happen on here when we give away stuff. And soon we'll have the Sonny stuff to come back.
Yeah.
So that's coming back to a theater near you soon.
Yeah. All right. So you guys know how we do this. I'm going to ask a question. The first 5 right answers we see, we're going to write your name on these little pieces of paper right here. Throw them in the old Captain's Cove bucket. We're going to draw a winner, and that winner will go home with all that goodie package right there. All right, John, are you guys ready for this?
I am.
I do need to replace my D-hook.
See, every now and then you get a villain, you know.
Yeah. All right, let me get on the right page because I don't want to miss seeing anybody here. All right,
We got to get it right. Get it right.
tonight's question, and if you paid attention, this is going to pay off for you.
Oh, wow.
Who did Captain Dan say, in his opinion, was the pioneer of shallow grouper in this area?
You know the
Again,
guy?
who did Captain Dan say, in his opinion, was the pioneer of shallow grouper in this area? And we'll be looking for your answer now. You can't Google that.
I know.
So
You're
let's
not
see how
Googling that.
quick
You
this
better
happens.
listen. So my dad knew him and actually has a number in his GPS of his name.
Yeah.
Yep, and he has caught grouper there. So
Yeah.
so he was the pioneer right before Dan of doing the shallow water grouper thing. And evidently nobody watched it. Shasty. Way to go, Chris. He was not the pioneer of gag grouper fishing here.
I am far from
Yeah,
the pioneer,
yeah.
but I sure do enjoy it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's fun. What they pioneered is great.
Yeah. All right. Laura, you're on the right track, but give me... Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for, Thomas. Yeah, I'll even take that, Rob. There we go. All right. Yeah. All right.
Well, she did grouper Greg is what she did.
Well, who is she?
Laura. I think
I
that's
don't
what
say. I know. I just see Greg.
Okay.
And then let's see. I'll take- Andrea, the chum queen. Look at that.
Oh, you were going whole name.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah,
got to, because we won't know who Greg is. I got you. Any Greg could be. Okay. So it's any Greg could be that.
All right, there we go. We would have taken Grouper Greg or Greg Martin.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Let's see who we've got in the box here. We got Rob in the box, the bucket right there. We've got Jessica in the bucket. Thomas is in the bucket. Andrea's in the bucket. And Rick is in the bucket. Rick hadn't been in the bucket in a while. Give it a good shake, John. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake your booty. Need more chum for the next 2 weeks. The chum queen needs more chum. All right, John. Pick us a winner. Got just one. How about them apples? Congratulations, Rob. I think this was Rob's first time ever watching, and Rob is a winner. Congratulations, Rob. Good job, buddy. We bag all that up. You'll be able to pick that up at Captain's Cove Outfitters in Inglis, Florida. All right, John. Got like 2 minutes left. What do you think? Can we finish?
Yes.
All right, that'd be great.
Sorry.
Yep, I know.
Sorry, I know.
I know. Chasing poon's important. I know. All right, guys. Be careful. What do we got going on this weekend?
Labor Day.
Gator game. Yeah, I'm
Labor
going
Day
to the
weekend.
Gator game on Saturday.
You get to go.
I'm going to the Gator
Who
game
you going
on
with?
Saturday. Your
You going with
neighbor.
Diana?
Yeah, I'm going with your
She
neighbor.
didn't invite me.
No, because I got invited.
Diana. I didn't get invited.
Maybe you get to go to the next one.
I didn't get invited.
But, yeah.
We're going to have words.
Labor Day weekend.
Words.
Everybody be safe. Be
safe.
careful.
Don't-
Have fun, but
Use
you know,
the
have good
Uber.
faith.
Use the Uber.
Yep, yep. Do we got Uber?
If you're going to do it, use your friend, use the Uber.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, just don't.
Oh,
I like all you guys, and I don't want nobody getting no dang DUI. They're too much money, and I'll come pick you up.
What's more, a divorce or a DUI?
Yeah, DUI follows you for 7 years.
Yeah.
A DUI is expensive.
Yeah.
I don't want one. And if you get drunk, you got a problem, call me. I'll come get you because I'm a designated driver. I don't care. It's not going to hurt my feelings one bit. You know, don't hesitate. Call me.
All right. Everybody be safe.
Be safe.
We want to see some pictures of Snook and Grouper if we're back next week.
Or if you're drunk and they're good pictures, send them to care of John King.
We Be Tailored is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing.
And Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades.
Aquatic Nutrition.
Q8 Super Baits.
And Karrie's Custom Rods.
State Farm and Bonnie.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Did this go backwards? Salt Life. Something's wrong here. Sea Bass Welding.
Sonny's Barbecue, Josh and Melissa.
Hippo Head Hotel for a college day.
We'll see y'all next week.